This video will introduce basic descriptive statistics in SPSS, and it will also introduce cross-tabulations. You can see I have open a survey. It's quite a simple one with only 5 questions. If I look at variable view, you can see participants were asked for their sex, their race, their general happiness, whether they found life exciting or dull, and their age. If I want to find out how many people had chosen any of these options that are specified, I can do so by going to Analyse and then choosing Descriptive Statistics and Frequencies. An additional dialog window will open. I'm going to choose the question regarding general happiness and move it across into the variable list. I can then click OK. The statistics viewer will open and will present a table with the answer to the query. I can copy this and I could paste this into another program, but this lets me see, for example, that 441 participants said they were very happy, 830 said pretty happy, and 151 not too happy. A total of 1,422 responses, with 12 missing. This time I'm going to do some descriptives for a scale variable. I'm going to go into Analyse, choose Descriptive Statistics, and then choose Descriptives. I'm going to move age of respondent across into the variable list, but this time I'm going to choose Options. Here I can choose what descriptive statistics I want to run. You can see mean, standard deviation, minimum and maximum are already selected. I'm also going to choose the range and the variance before clicking continue and then OK. Here you'll see it's produced another table, this time displaying the results of the descriptive statistics. We can see that the range was 71, the minimum was 18, the maximum was 89, the mean was 45.6, the standard deviation was 17.92, and the variance was 321.136. This shows that the difference between the youngest and the oldest was the range of 71. The youngest was 18, the oldest was 89, and the average age was 85.67. You'll notice, just as we described in previous videos, that any of these outputs are opened in the statistics viewer. If I close this window, this table will not be saved and I would need to rerun this query again if I want to get these values. Under the Analyse and Descriptive Statistics option, you'll also see the ability to explore, run crosstabs, ratio, PP plots and QQ plots. The latter are very useful when you're running certain forms of statistics and you need to see the distribution of your data. However, the next thing I want to focus on are cross-tabulations. Here we can see the value for one variable cross-tabulated against that of another variable. For example, I could take the respondent's sex and I could cross-tabulate that against their answer to the question, is life exciting or dull? When I click OK, it will open up the cross-tabulation view, and I can see the values for is life exciting or dull cross-tabulated by the respondent's sex. For example, 303 females felt their life was routine, and 11 males felt their life was dull. This is just a demonstration of some of the most basic forms of analysis in SPSS. You'll see from the menu that there is a whole range of different forms of statistics that you can run in this program. You'll need to look at statistical analysis to be able to understand these further and understand what tests you might want to run. A particularly useful resource that we have available is Sage Research Methods. You can get there by going to methods.sagepub.com. You will see there are some available research tools, and this includes the Which Stats test. If you go to this option, you will be faced with a series of questions, and as you answer them, the Which Stats test will be able to indicate some possible tests that you might want to run for your data. It will even give you links off to further information on that test. Alternatively, you can use the search bar and you can type the name of the test you're looking for. And then you can choose Return to Search. Anything that you find on Sage Research Methods is available digitally, and you'll be able to read online or download PDFs. The final thing that I want to consider in SPSS are the custom tables function. You'll find this under Analyze and then Tables and then Custom Tables. This is very similar to a cross-tabulation, except it has a drag and drop interface. For example, I can create the exact same table that we produced with the crosstab query. However, I could also use this to add in additional variables. This could be to report alongside an existing variable, or I can add it at the extra layer to cross-tabulate first by, for example, sex, and then race, to one question. Depending on how you construct your table, you will also get some options for category totals and summary statistics. This depends on the measure of your variables and also depends on the layout of your table. When clicking OK, your table will generate in the statistics viewer. The next video will show you the chart builder and how to make graphs in SPSS.